Hello my friends, Happy New Year. Yes, 2 weeks later, I'm back and yeah, wishing you a Happy New Year. I hope you had a great one. I hope you enjoyed Christmas. I certainly did and I was very busy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I had a very busy 2 weeks at work over the festive season. So I decided the first 2 weeks of January, just gonna put it off of everything. Just gonna take time for me to sleep on the sofa, watch movies, enjoy a glass of wine, food, or whatever, you know what I mean, just doing nothing. And it's been amazing, but it's time to come back. And how's your dry January going, by the way? I mean, are you doing it? Are you not? Just let me know down in the comments, okay? Because I'm in and out. So I don't do like a straightforward dry January, but I like to kind of slow down because, you know what I mean, I like my glass of wine when I have a dinner or maybe very little tipo after a long shift. But in general, I slow down and I enjoy more non-alcoholic drinks. And today I'm going to present 2 of them, which I really like. And the whole January, I'm going to throw on you just non-alcoholic, zero proof mocktails, cocktails, or whatever you want to call it. So if you're expecting anything in January more boozy, it won't happen. You'll come back from February. In January, we're gonna stick to the trade and I'm gonna jump on it as well. So if you're ready, today we're making the Zero Proof Penicillin and a lovely, yummy, non-alcoholic Amaretto Sour. Right, so first we're gonna start with Amaretto Sour. What I'm gonna use today, you're probably thinking, right, what are you gonna use? Are you gonna use orgeat to do the almond or what are you gonna use? So I'm gonna be using today Lyre's Amaretti, non-alcoholic spirit. And for my penicillin, I'm gonna use Lyre's American Malt, non-alcoholic spirit. These products, it's available in 120 countries. So I hope you can find them because 120 countries is quite a big thing. Recently I've seen they launch in New York as well. So anybody from New York, hit me up and I can give you the address of the shop and you can go and get yourself something. But for now, let's start. So as Amaretto Sour, we're gonna start with our Lyre's Amaretti, but because it's non-alcoholic, we're gonna push a little bit the measurements here. And we'll be doing 2.5 ounces or 75 ml of the Amaretti. Yeah, it's not alcoholic, so go for it. Nothing wrong, okay? Then I like to use a vanilla syrup. So I'm gonna use 15 ml or a half an ounce of the vanilla syrup. Here, if you don't have the vanilla syrup, you can use, of course, a simple syrup. Or even if you want more almond flavor, use your orgeat syrup if you have any available at home, okay? Then I'm gonna drop 30 ml or an ounce of a fresh lemon juice. And because I put everything in the small tin, I'm gonna crack the egg white and separate it just in case if anything wrong happen, we can always replace the egg, okay? So because it's not alcoholic, the Amaretto, the egg white is gonna froth really easy. So it's up to you if you wanna do a double shake, like a dry and wet, or you want to just stick and do straight away with ice. Bear in mind, because there's no alcohol inside, the egg is gonna really pretty much explode inside. So just a quick dry shake from me. That's really enough when you don't have the alcohol, because the alcohol obviously is kind of a compressed egg and it's more harder to make the egg fluffy, okay? But without alcohol, it's no problem at all. Let's grab some ice. Again, you don't need too much ice, but of course you want to chill the cocktail, you want to introduce a little bit more air to it, a little dilution, not too much, because you don't have the alcohol, so you don't want to dilute too much your drink, okay? That'll be more than enough. Let's give it another shake for 5-6 seconds. There you go. You don't need to shake really too much, because if you go crazy on the shaking, you will be ending up with pretty much just a froth from the egg. So please, I'm warning you, if you try to do this recipe, be careful, okay? Need a strainer. And let's strain our Amaretto Sour. You see how thick is the egg? I can tell it's pretty much, if you go crazy on the shaking, this is gonna be full, just with a nice eggy foam. Okay, that's perfect. For a garnish, entirely up to you, but I like to garnish my Amaretto Sour with a lovely maraschino cherry. So if we're treating ourselves with a non-alcoholic Amaretto Sour, why don't you treat yourself with a wonderful Morellino cherry on top? It's just, I think it's the best way to do it. Let's put it in the middle. And there you go, my lovely friends. This is a delicious non-alcoholic Amaretto Sour. Cheers. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And the best thing is you can drink the whole bottle in cocktails. Next day you're gonna wake up fresh as a daisy, okay? So let's do the penicillin now, which is a completely zero proof, okay? Grab another shaker, and we're gonna start with our American malt. Again, I'm gonna be going here fairly heavy, so 75 ml or ounce, 2 ounces and a half of my American malt non-alcoholic spirit. Can't call it whiskey because it's not really. Okay, then 30 ml or 1 ounce of honey and ginger syrup. Now originally the cocktail maybe require a little bit less when it's with the spirit, but because we have non-alcoholic here, we want to burst the flavors, so we're gonna add an ounce of the syrup. Again, 30 ml or an ounce of a freshly squeezed lemon juice. And we are done for a quick shake, and then I'm gonna show you a little trick here, okay? So the penicillin is fairly easy cocktail, you know, I mean the actual original cocktail is based on whiskey, a ginger and honey syrup and a lemon. In this case I did a honey syrup and I just infused it with the freshly grated ginger for about an hour, hour and a half, just staying inside, just to release a little bit of the spiciness. Of course, if you like to be more spicy, you can leave it for overnight and it's gonna become more spicy. It's entirely up to you. That's the beauty of doing a mocktails or a cocktails, that you can find your best way of drinking it and just enjoy it. Okay, so give it a quick shake. Wonderful. That's just enough. Put this on the side, grab my glass, and I'm gonna be serving over 2 large cubes of ice. They're stuck together, which is perfect, but if you serve in the smaller glass, just use 1 large cube of ice. For me, 2 of them is perfect. Let's pour the penicillin. And a final touch to bring a little bit of this smokiness, like coming from the single malt in an original cocktail, which is with the booze. You can make yourself, like I did, a Lapsang Souchong Tea. Okay, the Lapsang Souchong Tea, it's very smoky, so this is gonna bring the smoke note to the mocktail or the zero proof penicillin. So there we go, some on the top. I just go like 30 ml or even more, a little bit. It's nothing wrong, it's just a tea. It's fantastic, it's bring a lovely smoky flavor to the cocktail, so it's absolutely amazing. Just a little stir on here, and now garnish. You can garnish it with the ginger candy. If you have ginger candies, you can garnish it with a lemon slice. In my case, again, I'm gonna treat myself and I'll be garnishing with maraschino cherry, but I need a cocktail pick for it. So yeah, if you have like these ginger candies, if you can buy them, you can garnish with this. It's gonna give you a lovely spice when you drink and you can just bite from it. But yeah, I'm having a little kind of a urge for a maraschino cherries today, so that's what I'm gonna do. And there you go, my friends. This is the Zero Proof Penicillin. Cheers. It's wonderful. It's zesty, it's spicy from the ginger. You have this lovely smokiness coming from the Lapsang Souchong Tea. And of course, the American malt is just coming on the back end. It's not that kick like when you're having a real whiskey, but you have this note there, and it's a fantastic sip. You know what I mean? It's wonderful. Few of these, go have a sleep, next day go to work, everybody happy, okay? I'll see you next week with another 2 mocktails. And also don't forget the mixology art. It's coming back. We're gonna making some shrubs, and I know many people say, oh, pretty much every shrub is done on YouTube or anywhere, but there is few things which you can consider and we can talk about it. So if you didn't subscribe yet, make sure you check the channel, link in the description. And of course, as always, stay safe, have a wonderful start of the new year, and I'll see you next week. Until then, I love you and I leave you. Bye bye.